Vain Striker being shaken up to stay with her. Down on the inside, My Kind of Music. Around them goes Awaken with a run. It's often going here prior to the home corner at the 450 and Precious Memories, and Just Like Fire now getting out underneath her neck with the Baldy faced at the top of the straight where Glimmer Girl led them for home. Awaken, Just Like Fire a length and a half away. Precious Memories, Fontainebleau winding up as well. Awaken at the 150 though in front from Precious Memories and Just Like Fire. Fontainebleau, it's Awaken in front from Precious Memories. Awaken desperately ridden, however, and Awaken wins the 1,000 guineas. Awaken beat home Precious Memories, Just Like Fire, third home just in front of Fontainebleau, and then very tempting down the outside. Now they were followed home by Absolute Magic. From the tail of the field behind them next in is Royal Star, and further back Glimmer Girl, who weakened by Naughty Blonde, Chill the Champers and Vain Striker with Michael Ill next home. My Kind of Music, and the tail ender is Amalfi Lass. Awaken, number 12, ridden by Peter Hall. He pitches another black type winner when getting the opportunity here in the cerise and white. And the Dream Ahead filly, Awaken, who was scratched out of a race at Bunbury there on Wednesday, has taken a quantum leap forward, proving too good for them in the 1,000 guineas from Precious Memories and Just Like Fire. Fontainebleau fourth, and behind those, the next of them in would have been very tempting in 151.14, but they appeared to be marching along at a pretty good clip all of the way. The favourite Royal Star had settled back there last and got past quite a few of them into the run to the line, but was conceding too much of a head start. And it has been Awaken, the stablemate, that has proven too good, with Peter Hall aboard for Team Williams, raced by Bob and Sandra Peters. Number 12 into the semaphore, 772.40. One Precious Memories had a great run throughout for Jerry Noski. The Stratum filly from Precious Moment, trained by Raquel Mills for F, Mrs. C, C and B White. And Just Like Fire, number 4, third home, the Saki Secret, Yana's Choice filly for Julie Clements, Wally Mitchell, trained by Julie Clements and ridden by Sean O'Donnell. 770, 240, 140, 220. The totes after the running of the Schweppes. Ascot 1,000 guineas in 151.13 with the margins to come. Well, very lightly raced Awaken, only her third lifetime start, and she's now got 2 wins and a placing. And she is certainly destined for bigger and better things. Such a quantum leap up into listed quality company. And she was very strong under the very heavy riding from Peter Hall over the final stages. From Precious Memories, Just Like Fire, great run, very tempting. And Royal Star ran 6th officially. Well, race 7, the St Patrick Race Day, March 17 handicap. 5 o'clock start time, 1400. Number 1, All Too Much, is out. 14 runners, a length and a quarter by half a length of the margins after the feature fillies race this afternoon. As we head back down now into the enclosure, no stranger to it, Bob Peters, and he's with Mark Olmos.
Thank you, Darren. Yes, Bob, you've had a bit of success with that young man, Peter Hall.
Yes, he seems to be around at the right time, doesn't he?
Now, tell us about this filly. The blinkers came off after over-racing last start. Did you think that would help her get the trip, the 1,800 metres?
Yes, she didn't need the blinkers. She was all right.
Now, tell us, before the race, you said Awaken, and very tempting were your 2 picks. You're a pretty good judge, Bob.
No, it was today, not normally.
Bob, tell us a little bit about this family. We were just talking about it off air. Mystic Owl out of a Reduce Choice mare. Some other good ones in the family as well?
Yes, the grandmother ran here for us in the Oaks and ran very well. I think she won at Oaks or ran second or something like that. No, I think she ran second in the Derby, so it's a good family for me.
Bob, what did you make of your other 3 runners there?
Obviously, Royal Star wasn't ready. We knew that, and I told everyone that I knew all through the week that I thought it would be very hard for her to win the race on the preparation that she'd had. Very tempting. I wasn't sure where she went. I couldn't find her in the end.
I think she ran a nice 5th in the end.
Yeah, and Glimmer Girl was obviously not suited in front.
What thoughts there on the tactics of Glimmer Girl? Because she looked to pull an over race last start. Mate, well, I know your horses come from the back, but maybe it wasn't the worst thing to go forward with her?
No, I said to Brad before the race, there's no good fighting her. If you finish up in front, well, that's where you're going to be.
Now, Bob, all of these fillies onwards and upwards towards the Oaks, potentially a derby?
No, not necessarily. I think we'll have to have a good look at Royal Star, and I think Glimmer Girl might have to come back in distance.
Without going too far ahead of ourselves, do you see potentially another delicacy or perfect reflection in these four?
No, not at this moment, no.
Honest as always. Thank you very much, Bob, and well done.
Thank you.
Bob Peters there, the winning owner, now having a chat to the winning jockey, Peter Hall. Gee, you have a bit of success in those colours, Hawley.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Great operation. So lucky to be part of it, but it would have been nice to win by a head today, so really doesn't watch them win by so far.
Tell us a little bit about the filly in the run. What kind of feel did she give you?
Oh, just I rode her in the first prep, and she was switched on with the blinkers on and put them away. And now, you know, with the blinkers off, she's going to run the trip. But she didn't really know what was happening the last 200. And when I just asked her for an effort, she, what do you hit me for? You know, like we're in front, you know. So once the penny drops, she'll just improve as a star.
Now, Hawley, tell us what it means to you to ride winners in these colours, because we know you've had some success and there are some pretty close connections to you internally that love these colours and everything they represent.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, you can mostly be an early retire and you get hurt and things like that, but you never know what's around the corner. Gone on a horse like Lord's Ransom through Bob Peters and Grant Alana, Sandra Peters, and won a couple on him, and then Delicacy comes along and you win your first couple of Group 1s. And so every time I put on these colours, I just feel like Superman.
Not a bad feeling, I can imagine as well. Hawley, congratulations, a wonderful ride, and let's hope you can stick on her.
Yeah, well, he's got many in the race. I'm sure I'll be on something all right.
Peter Hall there, the winning rider, a fantastic performance there on Awaken. In, of course, the listed Schweppes, Ascot 1,000 guineas over 1,800 metres. We might have just seen another